Witty, I do believe that you need to address and absorb the disdain that Jessica and Chris Cote seem to have for your reading. They're tired of your reading all of these ads. They're tired of all of the reading. Look at the big smile on Chris Cote's. What are you smiling about?
I just like when any kind of shame or any kind of negative anything is just being directed not at me. I'm just enjoying this.
I thought you were going to say specifically aimed at me.
Well, no, that works too. No, it is good. That's the best. I mean, if I had to do a hierarchy of people I like to see shame, Witty is definitely...
what? I want you to do the full hierarchy of people you want to see get shamed.
Yeah, there has to be people you don't like feel shame in here, right?
I don't like it when... Who do I not like?
Where's your dad on this list, on the hierarchy of shame? He so rarely feels it.
Oh, Dan, we didn't get Chris Cote's top 5 critiques of yesterday's show.
Oh, that's right.
All right, well, you have
they
those.
involve my dad a lot, actually.
Okay.
I do have that.
All right, we'll get to that in just a second because you're also going with your dad to the doctor. Mm-hmm. We finally are getting you to go
on Monday
to the doctor with your dad.
Exclusive?
He's so stubborn. My God, it's so unpleasant.
He was like, even after, he was like, we were just doing it. You don't really want to. I'm like, Dad, I want to go with you. Yes, tell me when it is. He's like, but it's Monday at 10. I was like, I'll switch days. I can come out. Like, yeah, boom. So I'll be in, not going to be here Monday. But I can do, maybe, should I record the doctor's appointment without telling anyone?
Absolutely.
Yes,
I won't even tell the doctor.
That's probably illegal.
It might be illegal.
That's fine. You'll tell your dad afterward and he'll consent. Although the doctor will have to bleep out the doctor, I think. And it might be a crime.
Right.
All of it.
HIPAA? Yeah.
But let's find out in front if it's
maybe
a
I'll
crime
call
or
in
not.
and I'll be like whispering, like, we're in the waiting room.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Dr. McGillicuddy?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
We'll get a live. You could be Billy Gill or Chris Whittingham on the scene, sideline reporting from your
just
dad's.
Embarrassing my dad in like the waiting room. Like, we're here now with my dad in the middle of like, Dad, they're talking to you, and he's just like, Christopher, like, you're embarrassing me.
But Chris, you can't be doing hijinks because you have to be the one that communicates with the doctor.
Well, once we get
urgency.
No, I will get
this
serious
problem
in the doctor's office, but like in the waiting room, I feel like it has.
Can we do like your routine? Like what are you gonna say to the doctor? Like, no, he's gonna tell you something, but I need you to hear me.
I'm just going to tell him that I don't care what he's been telling you. This coughing is affecting his life negatively. Like it affects his sleep. He can't laugh without breaking into a cough, and everyone that loves him is worried about his heart. Like, how this can't be good for someone in their upper 60s to be losing their breath from coughing multiple times a day.
Just play him a clip from the local hour from like any week he's been on in the last month. You don't even need to go. Just send it to the doctor.
The musical that is being given in 2 songs. I'm surprised we're giving that much away. I'm surprised we're doing a musical. I'm surprised we're doing 11 songs of a musical. Do you guys know which 2 they're going to be? How much information we can give the audience? And again, remind the audience as we ask you to continue to support this stuff of us going it alone. DraftKings is very much a sponsor and partner, but we are building out the business of this, and they are supporting us, and they are helping us, and it is a partnership. But we don't have a media arm, a media entity. We are creating our own media entity. And now you are asking in newsletter form, who's doing this newsletter? What's going to be
Chris Cote,
me and Howard Bryant.
There's an actual newsletter that people are going to get, and nobody's given me
Why are you laughing so hard at that, Witty?
It should be the 2 of you. And Lewis calling me un arrepentido from the corner.
Lewis's Dan critiques of the week.
Yes, so we'll get to your 5 critiques from the week for a second, but we ask you to continue to support the things that we're doing around here. The LeBatard and Friends Network is going to do a lot of growing in the next 2 years. Video department with Lewis is going to do a lot of growing, and we need you to subscribe at on all our stuff, the YouTube channel, LeBatard and Friends Network. And if you do so now, you will get 2 songs at 3 p.m. Eastern today. What are the details we can give the audience?
1, 2, 3. I'm all in.
All in.
You guys?
I'm all in.
Okay, great. I cannot wait. A great timing and chemistry that you can always see from the shipping container when they work together.
Botched that. Jeez.
Chris!
I'm sorry.
What are your top 5 criticisms from the show that you missed the other day?
All right, number 5, my dad being late. I mean, it's enough with him. He doesn't leave early enough. Like, you got to give yourself, traffic's bad in Miami. It's just that annoys the shit out of me.
He really wrecked I don't know how the listeners experienced this, but his arrival yesterday really screwed up the local hour of the show, how it was delivered to people, and it was confusing. Do you know what happened there? He just late because he's your dad.
because he leaves giving himself like the traffic has to be perfect for him to get here on time. Like I leave like an hour and 20 it takes me, I live like right near my dad. It takes us without traffic like 45, 50 minutes. I aim to leave an hour and 20 minutes so you get that extra little, just in case traffic is bad, which is what I think most humans do that need to be to work on
he
time.
He hadn't considered it. It was funny. He's like, I don't understand. I leave at the same time every time. And I'm like, yeah, but you're always late.
He's like, I leave around 7 because we start at 8. It's like, Dad, you need to be leaving by 6:45 at the latest. And, you know, all right, number 1. Number 4 is Dan trying to convince Derek Sells that Mike McDaniels isn't black. It made me uncomfortable as I was listening to
Singular McDaniel, by the way.
Well, shut up, Whitty.
We did not talk enough about that interview. I don't think that Mike McDaniel, the spirit of the Rooney Rule.
But it was just funny for him to like push back on that, and you're like, no, I will not accept this.
Well, okay, number 3. I could talk about that for an hour. I would love to talk about that interview with this show for an hour.
Number
Would you guys
3.
like to discuss that? Number 3, because we didn't talk about it nearly enough. Number 3.
My dad recycling a back in my day. I mean, that thing, he said he on the front end, I did beer before, but this and that, it was basically recycled back in my day. It was really good, but
he's running on
before.
fumes. Your dad is lazy and coughing, and get to that doctor and give us the last bit of content before we live broadcast from his funeral.
Number 2, my dad not listening. We highlighted that in the local hour. I was really mad yesterday. It's why I'm usually in on my dad days, because it works, me hating him.
Yes. And number 1, your number 1 observation of hatred boiled in your father's face.
Still to my dad. This is my dad not knowing Jess talked to him in his headsets, and he like answered a question
That
on
was
there.
great. That's the best joke we got right now. We don't have a better joke than that. Your dad responding to somebody who's only in his ear. That's the best joke we've got right now. I defy you to give me a better
Alan
one.
Ludden. Greg, I said that in your headset. Oh, that's right. Greg, no one's talking
you guys,
to you.
But you guys not realizing, this is what I love about you guys as producers.
No, you know what? Because I've done that before and I know better, but I thought he would know this time, like, because we've scolded him for it before. I thought he would know this time because we're having a different conversation over here. I thought he'd know that I was saying it in his headset. He didn't know. He still did the same thing.
One thing in defense of my dad, he referenced Andy Kaufman when talking about Kanye West. I actually thought that was a good comparison because Kanye really, and I know it is old. Jess hopped in with how old the reference is, but if you had to say to me, who in celebrity are you like just not sure if they're doing a bit? Are they like the smartest guy in the room, or are they just a wacko? And I feel like Kanye is the closest thing we have going to Kanye. I mean, to whatever that I really petered out here.
I think
Andy
you
Kaufman.
are. I think you're the greatest we've got.
Thank you.